Hi all, welcome to this video. This is Tina from tinaheals.com and welcome to my YouTube channel. So if you have your ascendant in Aries, your moon in Aries and your sun in Leo, then this is your video. What can I say? You have a very fiery signature in your natal chart. Okay? Because both Aries and Leo are both fire signs, okay? Now, Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. It's fire, it's cardinal, and it's the point of the zodiac when the soul wants to experience new things, wants to initiate new things, okay? The ruler of Aries is Mars in exoteric astrology, but in esoteric astrology, the ruler of Aries is Mercury. So Aries essentially is all about the plane of the mind, the higher mind, but we need to silence the monkey brain. So the ascendant degree is the degree which is on the eastern horizon at the moment of your birth, okay? And the rising sign is the particular sign which is on the eastern horizon, okay? So say you have your ascendant on 8 degrees of Aries and your rising sign is Aries, okay? Now, the ascendant is essentially our first touch with the 3D world. It's our physical body. It's how the world perceives us. It's our sense of self. It encompasses every little nuance that you can think of that has to do with you. What makes you uniquely you? Okay, so if you walk into a room with your typical airy stride, with your purposeful walk, then people are going to look at you because you're a head turner. You can't help that with your Aries ascendant, Aries moon, and Leo sun, because Leo is again fire but fixed. Okay, now let's understand what the ascendant is. Ascendant is your physical body and how the world perceives you, is the mask that you wear, okay? According to Frida Fordham, who was a Jungian scholar, she spoke of the mask, which is like the persona that we assume to interact with the world and how the world sees us. So the world will always see you as an Aries person, okay? Tempestuous, volatile, quick on your feet, restless, impatient, you just want to go. You have too much energy with your Aries moon and your Aries ascendant, and your Leo sun. You have too much energy. So, and also less grounding. Unless you have equally balanced earth and water, you don't have much balance. So that's something you need to do. Ground yourself. Okay. Now, Aries is not known to be compassionate. It is about starting new things, experiencing new things, but Aries cannot complete things. They start very many things because here the soul wants to initiate all the archetypes that this universe holds. It wants to initiate those archetypes on the very on behalf of the Godhead, right, or spirit. So there's not a sense of completion here, right? So the moon now that was your sentence. The moon, Aries again. Now the moon is about your mother. It's about nurturing and being nurtured. It's about emotions. It's about feelings. It's about connecting. It's about your everyday thoughts and patterns, because thoughts become actions and actions become patterns and repetitive, and that's what forms karma. So the moon sign is actually a very problematic part of our chart according to esoteric astrology, something that we need to work through. And the moon is not comfortable in Aries. The moon wants to connect on an emotional basis, on a one-on-one closeness. Aries is not about closeness, okay? It's about a warrior-like energy. It's the most yang sign of the zodiac, ruled by the masculine archetype, Mars. Mars is war. It's patriarchy. It's It's about conquering. It's about subjugating, hegemony, you know. So there you have to find a balance. And also now the sun is your ambitions, your goals, your desires, and how you want the world to perceive you. Leo is again fire, but fixed fire. Okay, it's the fifth sign of the zodiac. The fifth house rules children. So Leo sun is always childlike. Okay, they are very connected to children, very connected to adventure, like Aries. And always remember, with Aries and Leo, there's a trine configuration happening. And trines are like, you know, they happen in the same element. And there's always, you know, a sort of an energy receptivity that can be positive. Trines can also be negative, but essentially it's considered to be a good aspect, okay, between any planets that are there in the fire signs. So you have three fire signs: Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So if you have your Leo sun, it's well aspected with your ascendant and your moon. Okay, in moon and sun and trine, moon, ascendant and sun and trine is good. You have to make use of this energy, of course. Gives you a lot of energy. And with your Leo sun, you bring in artistry, you bring in creativity. Okay, with Aries, this is impulse to grow, impulse to uh, explore. But with Leo, there's this impulse to want to create. That's why it also rules children, the fifth house. Children, they are our greatest creations, right? So with your Leo sun, as I said, you bring in the drama, you bring in the you know, the style, the more traditional. Leo is a sign of royalty, you know. You had Regulus, which is a fixed star at the very heart of Leo, you know, and Regulus is the heart of the lion. It's magnanimous. So a Leo sun person is always into some kind of art, okay, into something, even if they are, you know, in any profession, they always bring art and a sense of drama to the whole equation. So you're definitely a head turner. You walk with purpose. Now with the Leo sun, you definitely want your mane of hair because you are the lion. But with Aries, especially if you have hard aspects to your moon, or you know, if your ascendant lord has hard aspects, or your first house is iffy, then you can lose your hair. Okay, be mindful of that. You can wear glasses. Your teeth may be prone to sensitivity, you know, because Aries rules the head and Leo rules the heart chakra, the solar plexus. So there's always this possibility of a burnout with this. So grounding, understanding your connection to Gaia, understanding your connection to people, okay, because see, at the end of the day, with your true connection to people is your moon sign. So with the conflicted moon in Aries, moon in Aries is probably the most impatient of the zodiac. So that's something you've got to be, you know, you've got to ground that. You've got to work with that. Patience is truly a virtue. And the earth realm is one school where the soul comes to learn things, to actually use things it's learned in all the dimensions. So astrology is not just random placements of the celestial bodies and correlating them to our life. It's actually the soul has gone through their karma in all these realms of Mercury, Venus, Mars, Saturn, and the soul has understood all these different karmas. Mercurial karmas, mind related, you know, Venusian karmas, love and relationship related. And earth is one such a playground or school, if I may say so, where you put all these things that you've learned and you put it to use, and you grow and evolve. So you definitely want to be the center of attention with your Leo sun, and you have a ruddy complexion. Aries ascendant, you have a ruddy complexion, or you put a lot of highlighter. You like that. You like contouring, deep contouring. You like red lipstick. Now Aries is not a very dramatic dresser. They like to be, they like to make a statement, but they like to keep it masculine. It's the most masculine sign and full of testosterone, even if you are a woman that has this placement. But with the Leo sun, I think there's a sense of drama and theatrics that come into play with your Aries placements. So remember that, and don't suffer from stress and anxiety, because at the end of the day, Virgo is your sixth house. So, Virgo is sixth house of health. So Virgo can be prone to digestive issues or nervous issues. And Virgo's ruler is also Mercury, and your esoteric ruler is Mercury. So concentrate on your health. Also be mindful of random accidents that could happen, and especially about hurting the head area. About be purposeful of that. And with Aries ascendant, Aries moon, Leo sun, you definitely love the eye contact. You don't mind staring anybody down, and you probably raise your eyebrows a bit, quite a bit. And you can look mad sometimes. With Aries ascendant, I think I mentioned it, you just look mad. You don't have to be mad. Empathy, compassion, connection, and watch your your soul karma of your Aries ascendant to initiate new paradigms. Watch that happen with your Leo sun's artistry. So I hope you like that about the Aries ascendant, and about the Aries moon, and about Leo sun. Let me know in the comments below if you do indeed find these videos useful, and see ya. Bye.